Hi guys, welcome to Tamina's World. I know it has been so long since I've done an update. Now the last update that I did was for the Mavenclad. Now a week after I'd done that update, I was really sick. I ended up in hospital from being like vomiting and feeling nauseous and stuff like that. And then like it was just hectic, like just one thing after another, like infections and just fatigue, and it didn't go so well. So I'm 4 months post Mavenclad, which is the chemo for MS, and I've had GI issues. So from when I was little, I was told that I had IBS. And that was something that from when I was like really young, I was told that. Because I used to get up in the middle of the night, I'd be on the toilet for hours, like crying, and it'd be after certain things I ate. So mum took me to the doctor, and that's basically what he said. So I grew up just thinking I had IBS. So when I ate certain things, I'd be on the toilet for hours. I know this is too much information and you don't really need to know that, but this has got to do with Mavenclad, and the Mavenclad can make things like pre-existing illnesses flare up. So I just thought it was my IBS flaring up. So I went to the doctor. I've had a pain like under my left rib, under my left rib, and it's just been when I eat or drink and things like that. It's like really uncomfortable. I'm really bloated. So I went to the doctor. I've had ultrasounds, x-rays, blood tests, stool samples. I've had it all and nothing's come back. It's getting to the point now where I'm afraid to eat certain foods, or I'm afraid to eat at all at nighttime because that's when my pain's the worst. And if I'm sleeping, I can't lay on any side, or my back hurts because of my bowel or my stomach that's hurting. Pardon me. So I went to the doctors again. I'm scheduled in for a endoscopy and a colonoscopy. She actually thinks I might have Crohn's disease, which is crazy because my partner's got Crohn's disease. Pretty bad, and he always says to me, oh, the pains that you get are like so much like Crohn's disease, but I've just lived with it my whole life. It's just what happens, and I've just had it, so I don't know any different. I've never been back to a doctor. It's just like, it just adds to the pile of shit that I already have wrong with me, and I couldn't care less for it. I've just lived with it. So my neurologist rang me. We had a phone appointment, and he basically said, look, see the doctor about that because there's other things going on. So basically, in these last 4 months, I've worked out that I not only have trigeminal neuralgia, but I have occipital, which is the actual nerves instead of the face nerves, which is the trigeminal neuralgia. Occipital is at the back of the head. I ended up in hospital twice in the last 2 months with pain there, and excruciating, like to the point where I'm sobbing, like almost screaming for help. Like the pain just didn't go. Nothing they gave me helped, until they gave me Lyrica. So now I'm on Lyrica, which has been amazing. I haven't had the pain since, touch wood. And so yeah, that's another thing that's come of this. So I spoke to my neurologist, and he said, look, with the Mavenclad, the chemo treatment that I did, the 2 rounds of it, I shouldn't be getting any nerve pain, and I shouldn't be getting these things happening. So what is going to happen is I'm going to do the chemo treatment again earlier. So it's a 2-year treatment. So in year 1, you do the 2 chemo treatments, and they're 5 weeks apart. And then you wait a year, and then you do that again. And then that's it for that treatment, and your MS should be healed or you should be in remission. There shouldn't be any progression of the disease. But because I've been having such nerve pain and other issues, he wants to start me in March, which is like nearly 5 months earlier than what I should be doing the Mavenclad, or taking the Mavenclad. So that's a bit of a worry, but I'm still hopeful. I've still been really active, even though I've had these issues. I've been working out. I've been trying to eat right, because obviously I don't want to upset my stomach, because it causes the pain under my rib and my belly to bloat and stuff like that. So I've had those issues, but I'm really happy so far with what the Mavenclad's done for me in life. I'm not as fatigued through the day. I've been doing more with my kids. I've been able to do more with my kids. I'm in a better mood. My body doesn't ache of a night time, which is amazing. My walking is so much better. Like, there's so much that it's helped me with. I've been through quite a lot of stress. The family's been through a lot of stress lately, but overall things are okay, and they will be okay. So along with everything, I think things are coming along great. Apart from the issues that I've had, I think Mavenclad's really changed my life and given me some kind of my life back. Like, I can go for walks in the day. I can do housework. And like yesterday, I stripped all 4 kids' beds, our bed. I washed all the cushions on our lounge. I vacuumed, mopped the house. I cleaned both the cars and vacuumed it and washed them. So I've been doing so much stuff, and in between that, I'm playing with Zypher or doing things, but I am still napping of a day, like when Zypher goes down for a nap, but it's not as long. So everyone's getting a benefit out of it, because I'm around and I can be a part of their life, and it's happy, and I'm not in pain, or I'm not sick all the time. I still do have bad days, but that's a given with having MS and stuff like that. So actually, I just want to backtrack a little bit. So when I had my testing with my new neurologist, the MS specialist, he found that I had a autoimmune disease, but it's not in his field to tell me what that autoimmune disease is. He's just there for my MS. So the test that they do, it's called ANA. My titer, which is the level, the number, was plus 180. So it was definitely a positive for an autoimmune disease, and it come up as a speckled pattern, which is in the blood or whatever. So that shows up as a connective tissue disorder, or lupus, or it can be Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, or whatever it's called. I don't even know how to say it. Colitis. And so that's what we're looking at with my GI issues. So hopefully we figure out what that other autoimmune disease is, and then we can get that under control. And I'm just over having health problems. And so I just thought I'd come and update you guys, because I know it has been super, super long time since I've updated you guys on how I was actually going with the Mavenclad. Life is great. Zypher's growing up. Jayla is growing before my eyes. Like, she's she's so sassy, and she's so beautiful, and she's just gorgeous. And Zypher is just like a little firecracker. He is just non-stop. We actually got him into preschool, which is amazing. So we start next year. So he'll be 3 when he starts. And the other 2 boys are doing great. They're growing up. All the kids are growing up so fast, and it's just like before our eyes. Like, it's happening so quick. So, family life is great. You know, Christmas hopefully will be awesome. And, you know, with COVID and everything, I hope that, you know, we have a magical Christmas with the kids and like we can all just forget about this year that's been super stressful for everyone. And, yeah, we can just move on from that. And hopefully 2021 is an awesome year. And yeah, all right then, guys. Well, I'll let you go because I've just talked your ear off. Sorry about that. But there was so much to catch up on. And yeah, I'll see you in our next vlogs. Bye, guys.